Hey guys, how's it going? 8th Echo here. Today we're going to be going over the Tempo Mage. It's a relatively cheap deck, as you can see from the list here. Um, it's a pretty straightforward list. You want to strive to get these cards as soon as possible. I can show you the poor man's list. If you're low on dust and you're just new to the game, you can start with this list instead. So if you compare the two right here, you'll see that I've subtracted the Pyroblast and the two legendaries, Dr. Boom and Sylvanas. So I'm assuming that you don't have a lot of dust to make them. So with the replacements, what did I pick? I added a sheep, I added a spell slinger, and I added an effigy. I think the rest of it is all the same. So if you want to try it out like that, you don't have a lot of dust, you can try polymorph. A little thing that I might do differently too on the on poor tempo deck is instead of polymorph, I might think about doing polymorph boar, but polymorph boar is a rare, so you might not have the dust for it. So sheep, I think sheep is a basic mage card that you get. So it's at your discretion, but the list that you want to aim for is the one on the left over here with the two legendaries, and the Pyroblast is optional. You can replace other cards with that, obviously. So, with that said, let's give this deck a go. I'd have to adjust the screen region a little bit on the paint. It's alright, I'll just leave it like that for now.
Fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Move it up just a little bit. Alright, so going against Paladin, their turn 2 is going to be shielded mini bot, so Flame Cannon's overkill. He replaced his whole hand, so he probably doesn't even have it, but we'll hold on to Frostbolt for removal. Arcane Missile is really good against Muster for battle. I'm gonna coin out Unstable Portal here, just because I have the option to ping or Frostbolt next turn. And we might get lucky with Unstable Portal and get something good to play. Like when I cheat. At least he won't die until next turn. When he plays Muster.
Shields up. Red alert.
I might just trade him in now. So the problem here is that he's gonna play Muster on turn 3. And he'll kill the 4-1, but we can get in 8 damage with it. Unless he wants to kill it with the shielded mini-bot, so that's what I'm thinking about right now. I think I want to get in 8 damage, if he does have Muster.
Follow the rules.
Oh, Eldor. Okay. So I want to save Arcane Missiles for Flame Waker next turn, so I'm going to Frostbolt the Eldor. Hopefully he plays Muster or something. He might have True Silver in his hand. It would suck though, because if he has True Silver, I mean Flame Waker's not good, but should be able to clear his board pretty close to clear his board here. Need to hit the 2-1. Yeah, nice. So this is probably Control Warrior if he's got Zombie Chow. So we're gonna trade into the 2-2 Flame Cannon. Arcane Intellect or Counterspell?
Flame on.
So I want the damage to go to his face. I don't want to. I don't want to do any more. I don't want to do any overkilling on the minions. So I'm gonna play Flame Cannon first. I don't know whether to play Counterspell or might be Frostbolt. Nah, it's got to be Arcane Intellect. Because if he True Silvers that, it's good. It's already damaged. And he's not going to Consecrate. Maybe he'll Consecrate. I don't know.
Job's done.
Yeah, so we want to keep pushing damage. You could have thought about Frostbolting his face there, just to hold him. So if he does have Consecrate, he'll have to use it.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
Oh, some kind of dragon deck.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, so I'm going to hold the 3-5. If I don't kill it, it's no big deal, but I'll hold it with the Frostbolt here. And I just want to see how these pings go before I decide my mind on either Counterspell or Piloted Shredder. So it's not likely I'm going to hit that 3-2 for 2. So I'm going to play for 2 of his pings if I play Counterspell. So I'm going to play Piloted Shredder here. Especially with Pyroblast in hand, we got to think about... he's going to be on a clock by turn 10, so... The only problem is they run Lay on Hands, so turn 8 might suck.
Follow the rules.
So this is a pretty obvious Flame Strike turn. I'm just thinking about it for a second. Other options are... There really aren't any other options, because he neutered the Piloted Shredder. It's a weak Consecration.
Reporting for duty.
It's probably Azure Drake. Probably Mirror Entity, actually. Sorcerer's Apprentice, Mirror Entity, Counterspell, Ping.
Someday I'll be just like you.
So now the question is to ping his face, because if Sorcerer's Apprentice lives next turn, we'll be able to cast Pyroblast, but he's probably got a weapon or something, so we'll just remove his dude and kill him over 2 more turns. Blaze Tyrion here would be great. Dragon deck. Probably going to get something good out of Mirror Entity. Hopefully.
Let me. Funnel cakes. Get your funnel cakes here.
3-5's not bad.
Funnel cakes. Get your funnel cakes here.
So this is a pretty easy to the face turn. Well, unstable before Azure Drake, just in case we get something really good. Ice Rager's crap, but we'll probably end up playing it anyways. Okay, so Flame Cannon changes the play a little bit. Because now we're able to kill one of the... We can clear his board. Do I want to clear his board? If I hit him for 6, plus ping, he'll be down to 7. He'll be at 11 health, but then he'll probably cast Lay on Hands. So if I don't trade with him, he's going to get a better trade on me. Alright, so we'll trade. Whoops. I missed 1 damage. I goofed that up a little bit. I should have, Could I have played that different? Yeah. No. I had to play it like that. Because it runs the risk of the, Flame Cannon hitting the 3-5. I wanted to hit the 5-5, so it saves the 3-2.
Reporting for duty.
Hopefully he doesn't have Consecration.
I've got the beast in my sights.
And that should be game. Is it? Wow, he runs that. What is that garbage? CeeLo champions. So let's see, 5. We will do this into that, and then we'll have 7 plus 7 is 14, plus the Pyro Blast for the following turn. So lay on hands won't even save him, right? Nah, I should just kill that, because then he'll have to trade into the 5-2. Doing 1 less damage is fine. Should I even bother to kill the 1-1? So how much is Lay on Hands? Lay on Hands is heal for 8. He'll be at 14. 13, I only need to do 3 damage. Alright. I find this deck, I played it for a little bit. It works really good against that Secret Paladin that everybody seems to be playing for some reason. We'll go ahead and play one more. Hopefully we'll get a different kind of opponent. Works really well against the Secret Paladin deck, which is kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. Also, what else is it good against? It's a tempo deck, so you're going to out-tempo control decks, which a lot of people seem to be running this patch.
Jaina versus Gul'dan.
Oh, I got a Warlock.
Your soul shall be mine.
Hopefully it's not aggro.
You asked for it.
I'm not going to keep a piloted Shredder here because it's probably going to coin Mad Scientist followed by a Frostbolt.
Why do you call?
Save the coin for the Mana Worm. So this next turn is going to be Sorcerer's Apprentice, coin, Frostbolt on the 1-3.
Someday I'll be just like you.
If he trades the egg into the Apprentice with the Abusive Sergeant, we can just kill the Abusive Sergeant and Flame Cannon the 4-4. But he doesn't have it. Alright, so what am I gonna do here? Probably Mirror Entity, just to be on top of him. And then I'm gonna go face. I don't want the Flame Cannon to have accidentally hit the egg, so. If you get in enough damage on the Warlock early enough, it prevents him from tapping later on.
Put this apple on your head. Put this apple on your head.
So I want the Flame Cannon to hit one of these two. So I might ping this first.
I wonder.
Or should I play Mad Scientist? Thinking about Mad Scientist, Arcane Intellect here. Alright, let's do Intellect.
I'll show me. Show them all.
I feel like I can get him low enough to kill him. That's right. Counter counterspell. We'll stop any implosions.
Get in there and fight, maggot! The fire.
Eh. Never lucky. Hope he tries to implosion here. It'll be pretty much his turn. Oh no.
I have no time for games.
Wow, he runs Sylvanas and Zulok? Alright. Alright, guy. I think he has this on this one. Couldn't keep up. Got a bad draw having fucking Pyroblast in hand.
Who dares summon me?
Playing against like the Helen Killer of Zuloks. I always thought Zulok was meant to be like a fast deck so you can get through these games fast, but this guy's playing like he sniffs his own thumb. What? What are you looking at? Just because I make fun of special needs people? Why? Why?
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic
He's not.
will tear you apart.
I hope not. Alright, so we Mana Worm's a good first card. Hopefully we can get like a Frostbolt or a Flame Cannon. Mana Worm.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Frostbolt. Oh my god, keep drawing into Pyroblast. It's pretty crappy. If Mana Worm survives next turn, or this turn, I'll contemplate playing Counterspell. If not, it's probably going to be Flame Worker if he uses removal. I wonder if I should just play Flame Waker. Yep. This way we can ping in Flame Cannon next turn if he plays something.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Spell.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Eh. Alright, Arcane Blast. Don't use Arcane Blast, guys. It's bad. I just need one on the... Oh, we got two on the Big Game Hunter. Too bad we didn't have another spell. So if he pings the 3-1 here, it's really slow. It's probably going to be Piloted Shredder this turn. contemplated Mirror Entity, but next turn we can go double secret if he doesn't remove the Flame Waker. Wow. Might still go, yeah, we're gonna go double secret here. Fits the curve too well. Hopefully we get like a 4-drop or something. Mad Scientist is good.
I'll show them all. I'll show them. I'll show them all.
We still have a Mirror Entity in the deck. So am I gonna trade this Mad Scientist in? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna go face. Play I played Mirror Images there to check for a counter spell. Just in case we have to Flame Strike or Pyroblast on the subsequent turn. Next turn's probably gonna be Flame Strike. No, I mean we have lethal, right? Is that really ice block? I don't think that's ice block. Nah. Alright, so as you can see, this deck is very... It's a tempo deck. You're just gonna outpace your opponent and deal a lot of damage and win by a turn, like turn 5 to 8-ish. It's really useful. Ugh, I wish I could talk today. It's really useful for climbing ladder. As you can see, oh, I have it on the left side of the screen, so I can show you the poor version of it. You'll be fine with the poor version of the deck if you don't have the dust to craft a Sylvanas or Dr. Boom. Like the gameplay that we played, I didn't even use. Did I use Pyroblast? I don't remember. I don't think I used Pyroblast, Dr. Boom. I might have dropped Sylvanas once. But the purpose of those cards is, I mean, you can get away without playing them, but Sylvanas and Dr. Boom, if you drop those cards on turns that you're behind, you can come back to the game and potentially, you know, swing the game to win. Dr. Boom sets up the board for you and also potentially can do 8 damage to the player's face. If you get lucky. So are the cards necessary? No, but are they highly recommended? I would say yes. So keep that in mind when you're building this deck. If you're low on dust, do the poor tempo version first. A couple of extra cards that you could stick in there as an additional spell slinger instead of an effigy. This is a little bit secret heavy, having a counterspell, effigy, and then 2 mirror entities. It's a little bit. You might want to add in another sheep because sheep works well with Flame Waker, or an Azure Drake. I mean, it's completely up to you. It depends on the cards you have, but the base cards like the missiles and image, they're interchangeable. Mana Worms are definite. Cannon's probably definite. Frost is definite. Unstable Portal is probably definite. Mad Scientist, if you're running secrets, yes. Sorcerer's Apprentice, definite. Intellect, definite. Mirror Entity gives you the tempo, high tempo. Effigy can give you a little bit of tempo, although the mana curve on this deck is very low. So Effigy is an optional card here. You want to try to hit it on a Shredder or Azure Drake, or maybe even a Flame Waker. I don't know. Flame Waker is a definite. Spellslinger is optional. Fireball, I would highly recommend. Polymorph is optional. Piloted Shredder is a definite. Very sticky, hard to remove. Potentially do a lot of damage. Trades well. Running at least one Azure Drake is pretty important, and I found that the one Flame Strike, just having at least one Flame Strike in the deck, can really help you on turn 7 if you're pretty even with your opponent. It puts you a step ahead, allowing you to finish your opponent turn 8 or 9. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to my other deck videos. I'm gonna make standard decks, and then I'll make a poor version of the deck so that people can make it in the future. I'll catch you guys around. Bye.